In this video, I want to talk about a brand new way of self-publishing that is literally making millions for some authors and show you how crazy untapped this is and how you can get started too. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Sean and I've generated over $1.7 million in royalties from my own books. I've been doing this for a very long time, and honestly, the kind of results that people are seeing using this new strategy is absolutely insane. So what is this strategy? Well, that is TikTok Shop. So what is TikTok Shop? Well, it's essentially setting up a store and selling your books directly on TikTok. So you will be replacing Amazon KDP because you're not going through Amazon KDP, you're just selling your book directly on TikTok. So basically when people watch your video on TikTok, there's a button where they can click on it and buy directly from there. But the craziest thing about this is not the fact that you can skip Amazon, it's the fact that you can recruit affiliates to promote your books. So these people are called TikTok creators. A lot of people actually do this as a business model where they go and promote other TikTok Shop products and they make commissions. They're always looking for high converting products to promote, right? Because that's their job and they're just promoting a bunch of products all the time. And you can recruit them to promote your books and pay them a commission. And the great thing about this is you only pay them once they make a sale. You're not paying anything up front. Only when they make a sale, you give them a cut. So there's absolutely no risk for you. As an example, I went to Facebook and I looked up TikTok Shop affiliate and sort by groups. And these are all the groups on TikTok Shop affiliate, right? So people are doing this as a business model. 30K members, 10 posts a day, 33K members, So quite a bit of people are doing this. But even though a lot of people are doing the affiliate side, there are very, very few booksellers taking advantage of this. But the publishers, the booksellers who are doing this are making insane amount of money. So let me show you some examples over here. So the first one is Hear Your Story. You might have heard of this brand, but in the last 30 days, it has generated over $157,000 in revenue, which is insane, but that's not the craziest part. The craziest part is right here. It says the affiliate revenue, and that is $148,000. So most of the overall revenue of $157,000 is coming from affiliates. This section that says self-operated account revenue is how much they made from making content themselves. So they're literally only making $283 from their own content, but the affiliates made $148,000, which is absolutely insane, right? And you can also come down and see which creators, these are all the affiliates that are making content for them and how much they made. And these are the products they're promoting. So these are their books on Amazon, but they also have it and sell it directly from TikTok Shop. And you can also spy on the highest converting videos, meaning like this video, 37-second long, made $17,000 in sales. So if you take a look at this, it's literally just an affiliate, right? It's not even the shop owner, it's an affiliate. Quick selfie, flip through the video, and you can see how simple it is in terms of the book interior and also the video, right? It's just like showing the interior, talking about it, and that is it. Made $17,000. Insane. Okay, so same as this one right here. Just showcasing the book cover and explaining the book, not even showing your face, and it made close to $6,000. And there's a bunch of videos like that. Now, on top of making 150K from TikTok Shop, it is also getting a lot of spillover sales because people who watch a video on TikTok, they sometimes don't want to buy on TikTok. They want to buy on Amazon for whatever reason. Maybe they have Prime, right? So they will go and look up these books on Amazon and they will buy it. And so for that reason, they're getting a lot of spillover sales just from the paperback version. This brand is making an additional $232,000 in revenue. So overall, it's just insane how much you can make if you combine TikTok Shop with KDP. So that was an example of a guided journal type of book. Now let me show you a children's book example. So we have this one, Author K. Sanders. By the way, I'm using a tool called Calidata. If you guys want to check it out, the link is in the description. You can actually get it cheaper by using the link in the description than if you would just look it up outside, but that is up to you. So it's the exact same story with this brand. They made $168,000 overall revenue, and affiliates generated $162,000 of that. Another crazy statistic is they have 187 affiliates promoting them, 187 other people making content for you and promoting your books. Imagine that, right? Imagine if you have something like that, how powerful that is. And they have 290 videos that were made by affiliates, 9 videos a day. So like without doing anything, affiliates are posting 9 videos a day promoting your product, right? So it's just insane. These are the affiliates, how much they made. This lady made $77,000 for this brand, okay? And they're obviously making a cut of that for their commission. These are the products. They publish children's books, as you can see here, focusing on body boundaries. And these are the high-performing videos. No one has a right to watch you in the shower or see you get. Remember, privacy. So it's basically a children's book teaching kids about body safety, body boundaries, tolerance, those kind of things. And just like the last brand, this brand is also getting a lot of spillover sales to Amazon. So not as much as the last one, but it's doing $32,000 per month. And that alone is really impressive. Like it sounds small because now we're talking super big numbers over here, like 168K, but additional 32K from Amazon is already really good. On top of that, the sales that you make here on Amazon, even though it's coming from TikTok videos, like people watch the TikTok video, look it up on Amazon. So it's coming from TikTok, but you don't have to pay your affiliates for this because these are just spillover sales that's on Amazon. So most of this $32,000 is profit because when I looked it up, I don't think she's even running ads. So that's another crazy thing about this. So I've shown you a guided journal example. I've shown you a children's book example. Now I want to show you a nonfiction book example. Okay, so we have Mindful Minds Co-Publishing, and this brand generated $25,000 in revenue from TikTok. $25,000, so pretty much 100% of this came from affiliates, right? Like all affiliates, you're not even doing anything. And it's just crazy. They generated 0, which is weird because they also have their own page making content. So I don't know if this is accurate. I noticed that Cal data is like pretty accurate, but maybe they're just kind of glitching out right now. But this is the highest converting video. And it's literally just like you order your own book, take some pictures of it or take some videos, and you're not even talking here. You just have a text over it and you're just like clipping the pages over. It's just mind-boggling how easy it is to create these books. And one thing I want to say, to be completely honest, is like, yes, it's super easy to create these videos. Doesn't mean every single video will go viral and make you thousands of dollars. Like social media, I do YouTube mainly, but TikTok is the same thing. So you do have to publish a lot of videos, right? Like at least once a day, twice a day. And each of them may not get a lot of views. Like these ones, like he is averaging a couple hundred to 1,000 views, right? But sometimes it goes viral like 13K views. And I guarantee he made a lot of sales from this 13K views. And this one too, 11,000. And we have 38,000. So like every couple videos are going viral, right? Or semi-viral. Even the ones that only generated 609 views, I guarantee he made multiple sales on this. And based on how easy it is to create a video like this, again, it's the same type of video over and over and over and over and over and over. Once you have a video that works, you just repeat that endlessly and it works. So if you can post a video like this every single day and you make multiple sales every time you post, it's just insane how powerful that can be, right? And you have other affiliates doing the same thing. And again, the spillover sales that comes to Amazon is huge as well. So just from the paperback, this is a nonfiction book. It sells on audio, hardcover, Kindle. He's making a lot more from there, I guarantee. But from paperback, this is at below 4,000 BSR, which is amazing, and doing hundreds of dollars a day, right? So that's like $6,000 a month right here. And this is for the audiobook. So the audiobook is also doing like $1,500 to $2,000 a month. So that is $8,000 in a month just from this book. And add the TikTok shop, and you have a multiple 6-figure a year business just from this one book. So the next example is in the poem niche. So I'm like trying to pick one example for every single category of books just to show you that it works for most niches or most type of books. So this is a poem book, okay? So this is doing $24,000 in revenue the last 30 days. Again, 100% or most of it came from the affiliates. The whole point of this video is just to show you how crazy it is that you can recruit affiliates to promote your books, right? So he has a poem book and the content of the video is very, very similar. Again, text, showing the interior, background music, the person is not even talking. See how simple it is to create. Like, no offense to those who publish poem books, but I don't do poem and I just don't really know what's the difference between like poems you can generate on ChatGPT compared to the poems you write from your head. Again, no offense, right? I might be missing something, but I feel like these books are super, super easy to create. So you can create it, and obviously you see that it's very profitable if you use social media marketing or TikTok using this strategy here. So $24,000 revenue on TikTok. And then we also have close to $100 a day in Amazon royalties. Pretty sure he's not running ads as well. I think he's doing a lot more because he has 4,000 BSR. So I think BookBeam is a little off here, but that's another couple $1,000s extra that you're making. Let me show you one last one, although there are a bunch more, like, there's a person doing this in the coloring book space. Fiction is another one as well. But this one right here, question about me, very similar to the Dad, I Want to Hear Your Story, right? Pretty much the same type of book. $112,000 revenue, okay? $95,000 in affiliate revenue. And here's the thing, we have 43 videos per day being posted by affiliates. You're not doing anything and affiliates are posting 43 videos for you promoting your books. Isn't that insane? I just find this like insane. Okay, so same thing. These books pretty much copying Dad, I Want to Hear Your Story, or maybe Dad, I Want to Hear Your Story copied this brand. I'm not sure, but it's in the exact same niche. Okay, and this is a #1 video, generated $12,000 in revenue. It's just a guy filming himself journaling with a text over it. Okay, it's 11 seconds long. It just blows my mind how TikTok is working right now and how much it's converting. So going to Amazon, this brand, just from the first 20 books they have, right, is doing $269,000 in revenue. So, there are a lot of these Dad, I Want to Hear Your Story, basically like guided journal to give to your mom, your dad, your siblings, whatever, that's popping up because it's so easy to create. Like these guided journals, so easy to create. And as you can see, it blows up on TikTok. So there's like 3 other brands that are doing the same thing and they're all crushing it, doing over 100K a month. So this is probably like the newest, hottest trend in terms of KDP. I'm not saying you should do the same thing, although it's an evergreen topic, so it's probably going to keep selling, but you can apply this into other niches as well. So again, if you want to check out Calidata, I'll leave a link in the description. You get 10% off by using the link, which is cheaper than anywhere else from what I know. Anyways, as you can see, most revenue came from affiliates for every single brand, which means you don't have to keep pumping out content, right? Although you should, okay? You should still create at least 1-2 videos a day, but you can see like how quickly you can create those videos. Once you have a working formula, you just repeat it over and over and over anyways. So it's like fairly quick, but the affiliates is how you scale, right? So this is a scalable and semi-passive way to do this once you build an affiliate base, because you don't have a limit in terms of how many affiliates you can recruit. You can literally recruit as much affiliates as you want. So your job, once you set up the TikTok shop and once you have the product, your job is really just to get as many affiliates as possible. So you're like reaching out to a bunch of people, trying to recruit them, which you can do on Calidata. So how do you recruit affiliates on Calidata? Well, on Calidata, as I showed you, you can see which videos are the highest performing videos, but also you can see which creators are the highest performing ones making money for you. And you can sort by like top creators or actually all the affiliates, right? So you want to go and find other affiliates that are promoting books or products that are similar to your books. And you can just reach out to them and say, hey, I got a product as well. Do you want to promote it for me? But before you do that, you obviously would need a TikTok shop account. In terms of the cost of getting your TikTok shop up, this is what you're looking at, okay? So first, you must order inventory upfront because unlike Amazon KDP, which we are replacing, you are not doing a print-on-demand model. You have to have inventory. So that'll be between $3,000 to $5,000 for 500 to 1,000 copies of your inventory. Next, you'll need a research software, which the only one you need is Calidata. It's usually $99 a month. But again, if you use the link in the description, you get 10% off. You also need an ISBN because Amazon KDP provides you a free ISBN, but with TikTok, you have to have your own. So you can buy this on Bowker or whatever site you use because it depends on the country, right? And the cost depends as well, but it's between $5 to $125 if you're in the US. So since this is a decent investment of money, but also the time, because it's gonna take some time to set it up, if you're just getting started with self-publishing, I do not recommend you get started with TikTok Shop right now. If you're brand new, what I recommend is you simply just start posting content on your own TikTok page and just tell people that the book is available on Amazon. That's all you do. So you can copy the videos that I showed you in this video, right? Where you just order the book and you just talk about it or you flip through it and show the interior, just copy those, but then tell people that it's available on Amazon instead of telling people to go to the TikTok shop. So it's a very, very simple setup. Now, TikTok Shop is for people who already have a book that's selling well. So if your book is on Amazon and if it's doing lower than 50,000 BSR consistently, I think that is enough proof that your book is selling and it's good, right? And now you can scale it to the moon with TikTok Shop. And obviously, if you're willing to invest more time and some money into this, because you will have to take over what Amazon KDP is doing by doing the fulfillment, which you can use a fulfillment center. So that's passive, right? But you just got to set it up. You have to do customer service, which you can replace yourself with a VA. So it is fairly passive, but in the beginning, you will have to set it up, okay? But as you can see, if you want to make 7 figures a year, like some of these brands are doing, right? And there's actually more brands that I didn't show you today. Then I think TikTok Shop is the #1 way to scale your publishing business to 7 figures. It's obviously possible to do 7 figures, which is like $83,000 a month without TikTok Shop. I know many people who have done it, but I think TikTok Shop is the easiest way to do so. Now, if you want to succeed with social selling, now when I say social selling, it's basically selling your product on social media. Being visually appealing is more important than selling on Amazon. So you want to really capture people's eyes by having really great cover, right? That's the same as Amazon, but you also want great formatted interior or just a nice looking interior in general. Because unlike Amazon, where most of the sales are made with the book cover, book title, and reviews, right? Those are the 3 things people look at. With TikTok, as you saw, most of the high converting, viral videos that we saw today, they were showcasing the interior, right? Which means you have to have some nice interiors. So if your book is just a bunch of text, try and upgrade it, by adding little designs here and there or just nice formatting in general. When I say nice formatting, I'm talking about something like this, right? So even if you have a, nonfiction book or like a text-based book, you can still do these type of formatting to really make it look professional. Which, if you want to do this, you just have to hire a formatter. Like this one on Fiverr is really good. I've worked with him in the past many times, right? And he does a good job. Obviously, you can tell because of the reviews and also 58 orders in queue, which is insane. But if you want to try this gig out, I'll leave a link in the description. So I honestly think this is just the beginning because like TikTok is the start, right? Right now, TikTok is working, but Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, they all have their own stores integrated already, just like TikTok Shop. It's just that it's not as effective, right? It's not working much right now, but who knows what's going to happen in the future? They might, improve and they might take over, right? So eventually I think it'll be viable to use. And this thing is not a trend. I think it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's smart to start learning ASAP because, the past couple months, like most of the top sellers on Amazon actually did have TikTok Shop in the backend. Now that I have Calidata and now that I'm seeing all the books that is on Calidata, I'm like, oh, that's why these books are blowing up on Amazon, right? Before I couldn't explain why, but now I know it's TikTok Shop. So once you get Calidata, you start doing your research, you'll probably see the same thing. But that's why I say that this is the next big thing, right? Doing social media marketing. So I would say start learning ASAP. Again, you don't have to do TikTok Shop if you don't have a proven book yet, but you can start practicing posting content on your own TikTok page. Now, if you want some in-depth training on how to get started with social media, both, organic posting on your own page in terms of what kind of content to post, how frequent, this and that, different tips and strategies, but also TikTok Shop, how to set it up, how to scale, how to recruit affiliates, then I do have a complete Amazon KDP coaching program that comes with a full course as well. Now, just a disclaimer that at the time of filming this, I don't have these lessons ready. I'm in the process of making it right now, and all the members gets free upgrade, free access once new lessons are made. So I'll be adding these lessons very, very soon because I myself is testing it out, and I pretty much dedicated like the past 2 months of this, just learning about TikTok. I bought a bunch of courses. I'm testing it out with my own books as well. I can see that it's working, right? So now I am taking those experience, putting it into a lesson so you guys can go and do it as well. So if you want to learn more about the coaching program, it's the first link in the description. You can click on this button to book a free strategy call and see if this is a good fit for you. If not, no problem. The call is 100% free, no pressure. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you see how crazy this is. I think this is as crazy as when AI first came out. And now you have both AI and social media marketing because like AI is going to help you create books faster and cheaper than ever while still maintaining the quality. And now you can push it pretty much for free with social media marketing, and you can scale it to TikTok Shop, which is going to cost a little bit of money. But after that, you scale it with affiliates and It's gonna be crazy. And the amount of money people are making is absolutely insane. So if you want more tips on this, if you want to follow me along as I share more of this, as I learn more myself, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. Leave a like if you like it. Comment any questions you have. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.